Hi, I'm Tom Lydon, editor of ETF Trends here in Chicago at the Morningstar ETF Conference. And I'm here with Andrew Chanin, who's CEO of PureFunds. Andrew, great to see you.
Thanks for having me, Tom.
You have kind of rocked the ETF space in the fact that you've got an ETF that everybody's talking about, the cybersecurity ETF, ticker HACK. Tell us about your idea in putting that together and how come it's become so successful?
Certainly. So that really was a group effort. I wish I could take the credit for it, but I'm happy that it's been such a great kind of group team building experience. Back in 2014, I was approached by the International Securities Exchange, a great index provider that we've partnered with on other funds, and they said, hey, we've got this great idea. Do you want to be a part of it? And I jumped at the opportunity. I thought cybersecurity, just like that, they thought was going to be this huge growth area. And in November, we launched the first cybersecurity fund 2 weeks after the Sony attack happened. And ever since then, it's been nonstop news regarding the area.
Well, just recently with the Chinese president coming over and that being one of the big mandates that's on the table, do you think we're going to continue to see as much attention in the cybersecurity space?
Unfortunately, I do. And it's typically you never hear a good story when it comes to cyber breaches and cyber attacks. And the best defense that you can do is to spend more money on cybersecurity defenses and solutions. The talent as far as acquiring people that know the area is very small. So hopefully universities will collaborate and build the next generation of people that can also help better secure our key infrastructure, our companies, our individual protections. And I think it's this area that money going into the area is going to be the cure for it, but I don't think we're going to see it disappear anytime.
So the underlying securities within this index, within the ETF, just give us some overview of how they're selected.
Sure. So ISE will, they have a pool of over 200 companies from around the globe that are publicly traded, and companies that are either producing the cybersecurity software, hardware, or services. And so they look at these companies and they see, okay, who has highest percentage of revenues derived from cybersecurity solutions, and then they look for liquidity provisions as well, and they rebalance this every quarter. So it's always staying on top of the industry and trying to provide over 30 companies that specialize in the different dynamic areas of cybersecurity.
So Andrew, you're not resting there. You got a few more ideas, so share those with us.
Thanks, Tom. Certainly. So we have the first big data ETF and the first mobile payments ETF. And we think that these are two other areas that the media is constantly looking at, yet there has never been a solid investment vehicle for investors to get that instant diversification. Because these are some very interesting growth areas within the overall technology industry, we thought that it made so much sense to give investors this way to get this diversification early on in the growth of these areas where they can actually get this exposure and diversification to these global, constantly changing areas.
They're both two niche areas. Are there enough securities that represent that space, and are they liquid enough?
Yeah, we really do believe so. We have some more of the established companies in the mobile payments ETF, like your card networks, Visa and American Express. But we also have PayPal and Fiserv and companies like that people don't necessarily have much exposure to because they're not necessarily familiar with it. But because of ease of use, speed of transactions, lower costs, we see people from emerging markets to more mature markets switching to this technology.
Great. Andrew, really great hearing from you. Thanks for stopping by.
Thrilled to be here. Thanks so much, Tom.